Chammy. Welcome back to the Chammy, the only channel on YouTube where you can get a professional tarot card reading from a haunted house in a creepy graveyard from a haunted chick like me with really, really disgustingly cute dogs who are actually here, by the way. Taking a widow nap. Being so good. So perfect tonight. None of them are trying to be rude or disgusting or cause problems. So that's been nice. So tonight's special is the free yes-no first 15 minutes of the show. You can also get a $6 taco box. The $6 taco box lets you get up to 3 questions, 5+ cards, 5+ minutes with me. Every reading that you purchase is only $1 per minute. So if you get the $6 taco box, you get 5 + 5 minutes, 5+ cards. If you get the 11/11 love reading, you get 11+ minutes, 11+ cards, whichever comes first. Same with the $20 past, present, future. Same with the $30 general. Hey, Metal Rain, welcome back. Hey, Molly. How are y'all? God, I gotta fix my curtains. At this point, I just don't care. I actually want to change a lot about this room, but maybe I'll just wait. Wait until it's like really summer and then change it up. How's y'all's day been? What's going on with my curtains? Sorry about that. I just wanted to fix that. Wow, did you hear my finger snap? Well, I'm glad you heard from her, Metal. That's a good thing, right? A little bit concerned about what we talked about in regards to the ashes. I mean, being a death midwife, you know, I'm absolutely certain that here, at least, in Georgia, I'm 100% certain that I'm 100% certain that in Georgia, all those fees and all those costs when you put somebody in going through cremation, you pay all that up front. But maybe LA is very different because of what you said about your dad's dog. You know, he didn't have the money to pick up the dog's ashes, yet he paid for the cremation. That makes 0 sense to me. So this must be something about LA that you pay for the cremation and then you have to pay to get the ashes too. Good news, you two. We may have Larry for next week. And Gretchen. Oh, that's good. I just noticed that. Thank you so much, Molly. Let me get a few extra cards. Are you feeling better after our conversation we had? I hope so. I'm sorry that you had to see that guy on his motorcycle with that girl. But at least you know now. You know, maybe just set up some boundaries or something like that within regards to Like, remember what you said about the kiss and the, and him touching your back and stuff. But then again, it's so weird because it's like, you guys actually were having a good time, and I mean, it just seems so normal for you to probably feel comforted, liked, cared about. I know he said there was no romance thing, but he shouldn't have been touching you like that either if there was no romance thing. And I would be very direct with the next person that touches you like that. And be like, you know, especially if they've already said, you know, I'm not really feeling a romance thing. Personally, I would knock somebody out if they touched me like that, but, and especially after saying something like that, and, because I know you were very interested in him. My brother said he was being swindled. He could have got the cremation for $150. So where's Taco now? Can we go get Taco? Yes, Spirit. I was just going to say that, Molly. Spirit did mean for you to see that, my love. But don't worry, love. There's going to be somebody coming in for you. And you know already how I feel about your specific person, but we really need to work on this whole, like, come on, look how amazing you did at manifesting the job of your dreams. Look how wonderful you did manifesting the money that you made from your, you know, when you got injured. Look how amazing you've done manifesting your friendship. Well, you need to find out, Metal Rain, or I'm going to have a cow. We need to find out where Taco is and get him for your dad some way, somehow. I mean, for all we know, if he wasn't able to get the ashes, Taco could be in a landfill. But it's only been like a month, right? So there has to be Taco somewhere waiting for someone to come get him. Has to be. I don't think people are that cruel. Not sure when you're going to see your dad. Can you call your dad tomorrow and ask? I bet he feels so bad. Poor guy. Bless his heart. Okay, you want to get a reading on Kay and see what's upcoming over the summer. Okay. Yeah, we can do that. Working, yeah, I understand. Let me put Lucy over here so she's safe while I'm doing this reading. What are the most important questions, Molly? I'm going to go ahead and start pulling cards for you, okay? Well, that's good that you got the notification for the live. Awesome. I noticed over the last month that somehow notifications got turned off for me, which is something that, like, is not normal. Like, I would never turn my notifications off because I want to be able to, you know, see who's saying things to me, as well as mentioning, as well as when the, you know, the accounts that I like to watch. I might just be more comfortable sitting on the floor. I'm a floor person, so the dogs can have the couch to themselves.
Ruby, I see your eyeball.
Oh my God, look how cute Rooney is. He's really sleeping hard too. Okay, so you just want to get a reading on Kay and what's upcoming over the summer. Okay, alright, I'm going to get started, honey. I'm going to start with actually the Major Arcana from the Love Tarot to kind of give us some guidance on this and see where it's going. Oh, my baby. My sweet pumpkin pie. Spirit, I'm calling forth Molly's most trusted and most strongest spirit guides. What does my friend Molly need to know? What does Molly need to know about her man and her this summer? And what's upcoming with that? Spirit, I'm calling forth Molly's most trusted and most strongest spirit guides. What does she need to know right now about, oh, why does my drink have to be all the way over there? I need Inspector Gadget arms. Spirit, what does Molly need to know? I'm calling forth her most strongest and trusted spirit guides in regards to her summer with her man and how that's going to be, how that's going to turn up. What does she need to know about that right now? Which direction, welcome back, Metal Rain, which direction is she going to be going down that road with him? Got the Emperor. It's a very good start. That means this person really does genuinely care about you, and they genuinely want to take care of you. I mean, even financially, if you needed him financially, he would be there for you. He really would be, but he knows you're solid. But still, that's a wonderful start. I know why you're sad, honey. You're sad because you're literally lonely. You know, you see all these people in relationships. You know, your siblings are married. Next thing you know, they're gonna have kids. I know what that's like. I mean, my siblings are a lot older than me and have kids. Okay, and it's weird because even some of their kids have kids. And you're sad because you're lonely. And that's a very normal thing to feel. You want to experience what it's like to be in a mature, loving, caring, adult relationship where somebody is actually making love to you instead of just fucking you and then fucking you over. And there's nothing wrong with that. Part of my French YouTube. I don't usually talk like that. But at the end of the day, it's okay to be sad. And it's okay to sit there with your feelings and sit there with what you're going through. You know, no smoking, no alcohol, no, just sitting there going, hey, Devin, welcome back, sweetheart. Just, I know there was nothing there with you and the Matt guy. But it's okay to be sad. It was very rude of him to say, I don't feel anything romantic, and then put his hands all over you and kiss you and then not talk to you ever again after you all had a great time. And then boom. Hey, how are you? Welcome back to the Chammy. How are you? That's such a little cute emoji. I'm just going to call you Ben. Leaving the theater now. Final Destination 6 was alright. The originals were definitely better. Right on. We did start with the Emperor card, though, Molly. And this is definitely... This is a really good place where you are with Haus. Very good place with your friend. And you will be moving forward. This was the card that was on the bottom of the deck. I always like to look at that card on the bottom of the deck because I feel like it really is the clarification in regards to the card that popped out of the deck. I do feel like this is saying you will be moving forward with him, and that there's some kind of promise this person wants to make to you. And I think that it's that they are truly dedicated to their connection with you, their friendship with you, and seeing where it's going. But this card is also telling you, Molly, you have got to stay in the thoughts that serve you. Once again, which wolf are you serving on the inside? The one that's the werewolf that's fuzzy on the inside? Or the werewolf on the inside that is aware of, aware of all the things you have to be grateful for, excited about. It's coming forth to you in the not too distant future. Yeah, thanks so much, y'all, for liking the likes and the subscriptions and hanging out with me. I appreciate it. We'd like to ask if I was spiritually meant to meet the person in my mind. Yeah, we can do that. I'm doing a paid reading for Molly. I'll just note that you were here the first 15 minutes, Devin, and we can do your free yes or no. If anybody wants to get a free yes or no question, go ahead and put it in the chat now. And I'll get to you after Molly's paid reading. So your next 4 cards. This person in the Judgment card likes to call upon you to give them strength as well, to help them kind of get a little bit outside of that box that they've got themselves stuck in within regards to the standards and the boundaries they set themselves so they won't get hurt. And you help them come outside of that box. They'd also like to talk more on the phone with you in this Judgment card. I mean, they like the back and forth conversations you're having now. They really do truly enjoy it. It really helps them to, once again, expand their thoughts and feelings about, taking a leap of faith. This person really did take a leap of faith with you. Okay, it was not easy for them to put the judgment behind them in regards to, I gotta be like this, and I gotta do it like this, and I gotta have it like that, and I gotta be like that, because he's very set in his ways already. Okay? He has had to make more loving choices. You have literally forced this person to make more loving choices for themselves as well as you in regards to your connection. And that has very much taught them a lot and helped them heal as well as you heal in the Star card. So there's a beautiful new beginning coming in this Lovers and the Star card for you both. You both have been helping each other heal through your distance. And the connection that you both have it's inseparable. It doesn't really compare to anybody else. Whether you stay friends or you move on to some kind of romance. But there definitely is a whole lot of love there with him and your connection, Molly. So let's go ahead and see what's going to happen next, what you need to know. Don't be afraid, because Temperance is here to say, which is on the bottom of the deck. You got the Two of Cups. This is true love in a sense. It very much is when you get the Lovers and you get this Temperance together, especially with the Two of Cups within the Temperance, because at the end of the day, the Two of Cups is a symbol of love. That card is in the Minor Arcana deck. It is definitely a true symbol of love. And love does conquer all, and that's definitely what has happened here with you and your person. And I feel like at the end of the day, patience, kindness, being gentle, gentle with yourself, gentle with taking it easy. You got the rest of your life to literally enjoy this connection. It's not going anywhere. All right? It's not going. For a very long time, you both have felt that what you would like to have in your Lover's card, in your love life, in your friend life, is very much been something that has felt intangible to you both. And that's why you feel sad tonight, because you feel like what you want is intangible. And we really need to work a little bit more as friends to get you to call out his name. You could barely say what I asked you. It was so much easier for you today on the phone to say, then yeah. You know what I mean? Like, you could barely say it. You could barely say he was your man. So, either next time you come to visit, if you don't come to visit with him, or we can maybe do a FaceTime and we can work out some of this stress that you're having and not being able to accept the fact that it is already done. What you desire desires you more, which is the love story you want. And you will have to set boundaries, Molly. You will have to tell guys who take you out on dates, okay, that you're having a good time with, that you're enjoying your time with, don't touch me. And don't kiss me, especially if you don't feel romantic for me. You must start doing this. You must stop and think, is he going to touch me next? Because you're trying to move from, you're trying to move from this teenage dream kind of love into more of an adult, mature kind of love. Where you go from being fucked to learning how to make love. I don't think anybody's ever made love to you, Molly. I probably absolutely sound crazy right now, but I'm serious, Molly. And you will have that someday, okay? You will experience the pleasure of true love. But, from a man is what I'm saying, which is what you want. You have true love from your friends. You have true love from your family. It's genuine. But I'm talking about from the type of partner, the kind of person that you want to be with. It's already there. But let's go back. I can ask that question about Nathan real quick. And then we'll go back on over to the cost thing, what's going to happen next between you guys, what his intentions are, what his feelings are for you. All right, sweetheart? Spirit, what does Molly need to know tonight about Nathan? Why did he come back? What does she need to know about why he came back? The cat came back the very next day. Spirit, why did Nathan come back to Molly? What does she need to know about that? I guess you haven't had a chance to ask him, huh? Spirit, I'm calling forth Molly's most trusted and strongest spirit guides. What does she need to know about in regards to Nathan coming back? Why did he come back? Okay, so the tower is very much representative of the penis. Okay? We know he didn't come back to fight. We know he didn't come back to argue. We know he didn't come back to tear your whole world up. No, he came looking to put his penis somewhere. Okay, honey? That's why he came back. And that's just a simple fact. All right, sweetheart? It's up to you if you want to proceed. If I was you, I wouldn't waste my time. Oh, no, it's okay. Don't worry about it, Devin. We'll get your free question in a little bit. It's all right, sweetheart. No apologies. But I'm not your mama. I'm not your sister. I'm just your girlfriend. This is just my opinion. If he wanted to put the penis in the vagina, yes, there is a reason. He's looking for a place to put his tower. I'm telling you, it's just that simple, honey. He has gone through deep introspective thoughts about his sexual experience with you and wants that. Again, there's nothing wrong with that, okay? There's nothing wrong with that at all. But at the end of the day, it's not too serious either. And I think that if you want to have that experience with him again, you should. Despite how weird and strange the first experience was. If that's something that you like, then do it. But at the end of the day, you have to set up your boundaries within regards to what it is that you want, what it is that serves you. You know, because if you keep opening up yourself to shallowness to get fucked, you will continue to get fucked over. And that's just how it is. That is just sorry, but that is just the game of life and how it's turned out. One second, Molly, hold on. You know, society tells you, you know, that kinks, you know, and multiple partners, you know, that will satisfy you. But as long as sex is just about titillation for you, you know, you're always going to be missing the fulfillment that comes from real, slow, soulful, passionate lovemaking. Okay? Let's see where you and Koss are going. If you would like me to continue with Nathan, I can. I can always ask his feelings or where you guys are going. But if you'd like me to continue with Koss, I can return to that as well. Spirit, I'm calling forth Molly's most trusted and strongest spirit guides. What does she need to know about, what does she need to know about where her, what does she need to know about her and her specific person, Koss, and where this connection, this relationship is going this summer? That doesn't make any sense, Spirit. Can you please clarify that? Okay, that makes sense. But I thought you were tired of being somebody's fuck buddy. Like, this is what I don't understand about our culture. Like, is it so necessary to have a fuck buddy till you find somebody who wants a committed relationship? I'm just so confused now. Okay, we got a couple of cards here from the Sexual Magical Tarot deck on Nathan. Just want to look at this real quick. Maybe it's a little bit deeper than just fuck buddies. Pardon my French, YouTube. Knight of Wands. The Chariot. This is the second time you've gotten the Chariot in this reading. And then the Three of Swords. Yeah. Spirit is saying in this Knight of Wands, it's like he does want to carry you to ecstasy, happiness, joy. It's like he wants to give you the freedom of expression to find that, you know, not only their relief through what you experience having sex together, but also it must just not be fuck buddies. It's like he wants to move forward with you, all right? Because he doesn't want to break your heart. Like, he doesn't, there's something about, like, it's like he'd rather play you and play music for you and give you his time, you know, than cross you. Like, it's like it kind of hurt him a little bit, the way he treated you. And it's like he almost wants to make that up to you. It's very sweet, actually. It's very, very sweet, actually. It's almost like as if he wants to make it up to you for being kind of a shit and staying out of touch. So it's not all shits and giggles. As in regards to Haus with your connection and y'all moving forward, the Romance Angels deck is saying you're going to be having more immature conversations this summer. Children and heart-to-heart conversation. These cards are basically saying, since you don't have children, it's saying your love life is being affected by children. So then it's like honestly discuss your feelings with each other. It's almost like saying that you guys are not able to discuss. I do want to see him, but I don't know when. I know you do. I honestly think and feel like these cards together, since you and Haus don't have children, yeah, a lot of people absolutely do not want children, and then they meet somebody and they have a child. Okay, John Abel, my drummer, same way. He's like strict vegan, strict no drinking, strict no drugging, strict no fucking, unless it's fucking, and stay fucking. And just completely, just absolutely so strict with himself. And no kids. You know, and then one day he meets a friend of mine and, well, that was it. He was in love and he had and gave me the most beautiful fairy godson I could ever ask for. So, you just never know. Okay? This is why I know he says he absolutely does not want children. But, sometimes the universe blesses you with just the right thing that you thought you never needed. But you do. So never say never, Molly. But what I feel like the children thing is saying is that, you know, your love life is being affected by children is not so much because he knows you want children and he doesn't want children, but more of a maturity factor in this case. It's more of a maturity thing. Like, he's almost too immature to talk about his feelings and his wants and his true needs through a heart-to-heart conversation because he doesn't know where it's going to go. You too. You as well. You're also afraid. Neither one of you pretty much can step up like the adults that you are and be like, hey, this is what I want. How do you want to fucking operate around it? Okay? I think he's done a little bit more of that than you. But it's really saying, you know, that the immaturity of it all and not being able to ask so that you can receive is something that is holding you back right now. Something that will hold you back this summer. And Spirit's saying you have to have this heart-to-heart conversation. You have to. You want to have that, what was it called? What did we call it? And that star card came up in your reading. Comet relationship? Yeah, and he's far too immature. Okay, if you think he's more mature than you, you're wrong, lady. Okay? You are far wrong. You are wrong. Okay. All right. So, his childness, his childlike, his immaturity, and yours as well, but I feel you're a little bit more mature than him, is getting in the way of your love life. He's not able to say, I want this with you, because he's afraid that, you know, it will complicate things for him. You're not willing to say, hey, this is what I want from you. I want to operate. How do you want to operate around this? You know, if he told you, I don't want to be your play partner, I just want to be friends, you'd be fine with that. You'd be absolutely fine with it. Yeah, I'd make you sad. Yeah, I'd bring you down a little. Okay, you'd be fine with it. But if you told him that it would completely crush you and ruin your self-esteem, that he won't give you a spanking, you know, he just might be like, change his mind. Okay, yeah, I don't want to hurt this girl's feelings. I want to bring out the best in her. You know, if this is what brings out the best in my friend, I'm going to give her that spanking of her life. You know what I mean? It's ask, believe, receive. Not ask, believe, overthink, try real hard, drive yourself batshit crazy, receive. Really need to tell him how you feel. And do it face to face. If you feel like you can't have the long-term, committed, romantic, adult relationship with him that you want, you need to tell him, at least I want to have an adult, you know, whatever you called it, comet whatever relationship. you know, where you're actively going out there in the kink community with him, you know, during certain times of the year, you know, or when you're together and you visit. Because like I said, you know, what society tells you, when society tells you that kinks and multiple partners will satisfy you as long as sex is just about titillation, you know, you're always going to be missing the fulfillment that comes from slow and soulful sex, or slow and soulful play time with him or anybody. And that's why I think it's so important for you to set your boundaries with Nathan or any guy that comes into your life from now on. You need to be telling them that you're looking for a mature and adult, fun connection. You know, you're not looking for a teenage dream. You're not looking to get fucked and fucked over. You've got to have the tits to say it. You've got to get your balls on your chest and start saying, hey boys. You know, I know that you're submissive. You're not a dominant alpha female like myself. You know, but I'd be telling these boys, get on the floor and suck my toe like the subspecies human that you are. Not really, but you know what I mean. I mean, like that's you've just got to do it, Molly. You've got to tell them how you feel. Let's see what else the Romance Angels like happens to say, because it is saying you guys need to have a heart-to-heart conversation. And it's saying you will have this heart-to-heart conversation, because I did ask, you know, what do you need to know about what's coming up with you both this summer? But it's also saying have fun. Have fun. You know, don't forget that inner child and to have that fun with him. You guys are children. You know, you lived being children. You were 5 once. You guys can be 5 again and play in the rain. You know what I'm saying? You guys can be 10 again and play with Legos. You guys can be 15 again and play Seventh Heaven. You guys can be 16 again and play Spin the Bottle. You know, I mean, it's child's play. You can play, you know, Twister, Naked Twister as an adult now. So, you know, what's it gonna be? What's it gonna be, girl? Spirit, what else does Molly need to know about where this from is? A flirt. Keep flirting with him. Or start flirting with him. But I know we've talked about flirting. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. But we're talking about costs now. We're not talking about others. Or maybe you need to practice flirting on others. I know we both talked about flirting. We both know that neither one of us are, you know, flirts like that. Like you said. But there's a time and place for everything. So what is it that, you know, what else is it that you could do? Let's see what the card is on the bottom of the deck. Love yourself first. Yeah. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. That Mac guy that put his hands on you after crawfish date? Oh, had that been me? I might have just pushed him out of the car. Yeah. Motherfucker. He lucky I wasn't there. Oh, Molly, the things I have had to go through and listen to what these scumbags have done to you. They're all going to be lucky if they wake up in the morning, except Kaz. Okay, let's go ahead and see how he's feeling about you. Spirit, what does she need to know about how Kaz is feeling about her? And I'll just check Nathan real quick before we hang it up. Excuse me. How's Kaz feeling about Molly romantically? Is he having any feelings about her romantically? What does Molly need to know about that?
Onesie.
That's It's so weird how it flipped 3 times and then went back into the deck. Let's just look at it. See, he thinks the world of you. You give him some kind of peace that others don't. Some kind of courage that other people don't. Some kind of faith and joy and love that other people don't. And it's fun to him. He looks at the world in a totally different and new way compared to, let's see what the card on the bottom, let's see, you've transformed him. It is a sign. It definitely is. It's a sign. Death card is not about the death. It's not about death. It's more about a transformation. This person's been going through a huge transformation in the last few years because of you. You've helped this person come outside of their box. You've helped this person be a little bit more social, not only with you but others. You've helped this person in so many ways that I don't think they even know how to communicate it or thank you at this point, other than to just be the bestest, show up the bestest version for you that they can. Spirit, how's he feeling about her romantically overall? It's almost as if it's saying he thinks the world of you, and it's transforming his romantic feelings for you. Your self-respect definitely more romantically attractive to him. He doesn't want to hear about you dating other guys. He doesn't want to hear about other guys putting his hands all over you or his tongue on you. He would be so pissed at that maek eye. Spirit, what does she need to know about his romantic feelings for her? You got Lovers and Hierophant. So he does feel something romantic for you would be just the next right thing for you both. But he has to make these choices and fully decide what he wants. And where you guys want to go with your connection. You know, is it going to be monogamous? Is it going to not be monogamous? Is it going to be exclusive? Is it not going to be exclusive? Are there going to be other play partners? You know, are there going to be other sexual partners? Things like that, Molly. Just like I said with any guy, you got to set your boundaries. I think that you're pretty comfortable with Haus, considering that you guys have known each other for a while. You guys have set up some boundaries for each other in regards to respecting the boundaries and everything like that. But it's super important, Molly, that you understand that you need to do that with all guys. You need to do it with Nathan before he comes over. All right? You need to do it with I know you're sad and you're lonely, okay? But you need to understand that sometimes lonely is so much better than getting fucked and then fucked over, part of my French, YouTube. All right? And like I said, I'm going to tell you one more time. While society tells you that kinks, you know, and multiple partners, you know, will satisfy you, you know, as long as sex is just about titillation, you know, you're always going to be missing the fulfillment that comes from slow, soulful, passionate sex and love making. When a man makes love to you for the first time, Molly, you're going to call me and you're going to go, girl, okay? And it's not going to be all these other conversations that we've had before, okay? I promise you. So that's where you're at. That's where you're going with him. He does have romantic feelings for you, but, you know, he's set in his ways. Hey, Zenyan, welcome back to the Chammy. How are you, sweetheart? What's going on? Yeah, I'm still taking donations, Mystic. Welcome to the Chammy. How have you been? So I just want to check Nathan's feelings for you real quick, Molly, and then I'm going to get a drinky treat, and I'll be right back. If you want to make a donation, I'm doing $6 taco boxes tonight. It's $6, 6 plus minutes, 6 plus cards. You get up to 3 questions, whatever comes first. Make sure you have all your questions in order so we can get them answered as quickly as possible. You can also get an 11-11 love reading, which is a little bit more time with me. You get 11 plus minutes, 11 plus cards. You can ask up to probably 3 questions or more if you wanted to. $20 past, present, future, $30 general reading. It's only $1 for a yes or no question. PayPal, Cash App, Venmo, Super Chats. Although I prefer Cash App, but I'll take PayPal, Venmo, or Super Chats, whatever is comfortable for you, Mystic. Spirit, what are Nathan's true feelings for Molly, and what does she need to know about that now? Wow. So, in reverse judgment with the sun, there's absolutely no judgment here. Okay? There's absolutely no fucking judgment here. No boundaries. And that makes him happy. So, yeah. Are there romantic feelings? No. But there's still a whole lot of joy to go around. Okay? So, enjoy it while it lasts. Enjoy whatever it is, but set your boundaries, dear. Because you deserve, you deserve the best. Thank you, Molly, so much for your donation. I appreciate that, sweetheart. Remember, there's nothing outside of you to give it to you. God is within. Spirit is within. The universe is within. Whatever you believe your beautiful creator to be, it's within. Okay? And it's there to help you and nourish you and nurture you and love you and care for you. And this even goes to people who don't believe in God or don't believe in anything. All right? Even if it's just the dirt outside that you believe in, it's there to nurture you, care for you, love you, nourish you. So think about the things this reading said. Think about Nathan and I are going to have a talk about safe words before he comes over. Okay, good. That makes me feel better about him and you. Because I'm terrified for you, to be quite honest. Okay? I'm quite freaked out. And I really want you to be careful. All right? Because there's a fine line between fucking and rape. All right? Only you can decide. Pardon my French, YouTube. All right, I'm going to go get a drinky treat. And I'll be right back, okay? And y'all can look at the cute puppies. Let me know if you get any ads. Nobody's been complaining about ads. So, Molly, are you still there, sweetheart? Oh, yeah, I see you're still in chat. Okay. So what do you want? Do you know what you want in a partner? Do you know what you want in a man? I mean, if you were going to go out and get a cat, you'd know what kind of cat you'd want. Or maybe you wouldn't. Or maybe if you got a dog, you'd know what kind of dog you'd want at least. Okay. I'm just drinking this amazing wine I found today. It's called Orange Blossom Honey Wine. It's really good. I went to look for that Malmsey wine. But the lady's like, I have to special order it. It's $30. And I think it's a 5-year-old It's going to be a 5-year-old Malmsey wine, which is what I've been waiting for a while. I'm going to get it for Father's Day for my dad. You want a relationship with Kay, but I'm willing to see. Hi, baby. Are you going to give me a kiss, kiss, kiss? Oh, thank you. Thank you. You going to give me a back rub? Are you a dogopractor? Yeah? Yeah? Oh, I love you too, baby. Oh, precious. You want a cookie, don't you? Cookie? A cookie kiss? Where are they? Are they there? Yep. Ugh. God, she's so fucking cute. Oh yeah, get that shoulder too, baby. Yeah, you're a good dogopractor. Real good dogopractor. That tickles a little bit, dog. Okay, so you want a relationship with Kay, but you're willing to see where it goes. Excuse me, Nathan wouldn't be a bad choice, but he needs to show me better communication and effort. And he wouldn't be a bad choice. I mean, even though he looks like he belongs at the wall in Game of... Hey, that is not allowed on YouTube. No kissing each other's butts. Jesus. Dogs cause problems. I apologize. I just want a cookie. Or to sniff someone's butt or something's butt. Could you just stop that? Yeah, just stop. Stop. Just don't let him do that. Please. Mommy doesn't like that. Okay, come here. You want me to hold you? You want me to hold you? You don't know, do you? You don't know what you want. I guess the nap time is over. They took a nap for an hour. Like a lot of effort and communication. Are you guys going to bully him now? Don't bully him. Leave him alone. Quit flagging him. Quit putting your butt in his face. Jesus Christ. I'm going to finish that song I wrote for them, which is called Dogs Cause Problems. Rooney, lay down. Quit showing your wang. Okay, but I understand what you are saying about what you want with Kay and what you want with Nathan. Yes, baby, yes. I see you, precious. But what does Molly want in a man? What does Molly want in a relationship? What do you want? It's okay. Pardon me, it's Wednesday night. It's pretty slow. Doze off, what did you miss? Well, we just did a reading for Miss Molly. And it was pretty passionate and sexy. You missed the whole thing. Look at my Ruby's face. So cute. Ugh. Please don't put your tongue in my mouth. That's disgusting. Someone who won't hurt me. Someone who won't ghost me. It sucks. Okay, yes, but what qualities do you want in a man? Someone who gives you effort. Someone who gives you good communication. Someone who is respectful of your feelings. What else? No, you didn't miss yes or no. I've been doing Molly's reading. So you can put your question in the chat. Devin, if you're there, we can do your question, sweetheart. Devin, come back. You can blame it all on me. Oh, I hope Sugar comes back one day. I miss her. Where's my little Indian kukla? Kukla means doll in Greek. The rest can come with time. Okay, all those. So all those. You want him to have a good and stable... You want him to have good and stableness. You want him to be stable. And you just got to tell that to guys. That's why I said on your dating site, on your dating web pages, you need to put what you want instead of what you think they want. And not be worried if nobody calls. Don't be worried if nobody checks in. Don't be worried if nobody likes. Don't be worried if people swipe right or left or however which way you swipe. Is your question off screen? Probably. Let me go up here and look. Let me see. Oh, excuse me. In fact, I don't even see your yes or no, but I've got the whole the whole chat here. Why don't I see your yes or no? I'm going to do Devon's question even though she's not here, and I'll timestamp it 5543. Spirit, what does Devon need to know about the person on her mind? She'd like to ask, calling forth her most trusted and strongest spirit guides. I'd like to ask if it was spiritually meant to meet the person on their mind when they ask this question. Spirit, what does Devon need to know? Wow, I'm getting tired if I just call Devon. I apologize, Devon, wherever you are. Please forgive me. Spirit, what does Devon need to know? Was she spiritually meant to meet the person on their mind? On her mind. Hi, John. Welcome to the haunted house. How are you? So Devon, wherever you are, yes, dear, you were spiritually meant to meet this person that was on your mind when you asked this question. This question ends at 5628. So let's put that in. You never get a chance to have a question, sweetheart? Well, what's your question? Put it in the chat. I'm doing all the yes, no's now. Unless somebody wants to get a paid reading, okay? Just no questions, no private questions about me and my body. Only yes or no questions about love, life, protection, family, twin flame, soulmate, and finances. No legal, financial. Thank you so much for your donation. I appreciate that. I know you're joking, John. It's doing quite lovely. I have a glass of honey orange blossom wine. So, oh hey, honey love. That's so funny that you came in, honey love, as I just said I was having a glass of orange blossom honey wine. So if a guy isn't communicating or putting in the effort you want, he won't realistically change. He's right, Molly. Zenian is really right. Phone died. Okay, but you're back now, Molly, right? So did you see what Zenian said? So if a guy isn't communicating or putting in the effort you want, he won't really realistically change, yeah. John, what's your question? My question is, will my ex, Gabriella, come back? Spirit, I'm calling for John's most trusted and most strongest spirit guides. What does John need to know about their ex? Will their ex Gabriella come back? Calling forth John's most trusted and most strongest spirit guides. Of course, you've already won, honey love. Spirit, what does John need to know about his ex? Let's see, the card flipped over. Let's see what it is. Yes, very much so. You do have to know that this is a yes card in the Hierophant card. This is the next right thing for you to do. The next right thing for you both to do. Now, the flip side is there is the moon here, which is the energy behind your reading. While it may feel like there's a lot of hurdles to jump, you got 1, 2, 3, a lot of confusion to get through these two towers here. There is a light at the end of the tunnel, and it is her divine feminine energy, and it's pulling you in. Okay, but you're pulling her in too, okay? So you've got to ask yourself, even though it's a bit of a mystery how it's all going to work out, you got to stay in the idea that she's already your woman. She's already your wife. She's already your lover, your partner, your eternal flame. Like, what is it that you're telling yourself about her, you, the situation? Be thinking about that stuff. Be thinking about what you want to tell her, and ask her how she wants to operate around things, okay? What have you got to lose? You've probably already lost your mind over it. Okay, now collect your thoughts and get your mind back. Lie to yourself if you have to take your power back, to compel what you want. And instead of compel what you don't want, which is being her ex. And I know it sucks for me to say lie to yourself, okay? But at the end of the day, you are what you eat. You are what you believe. You experience what you embody. You experience what you expect. Everybody is you pushed out. If I sit around here all fucking day long, pardon my French, I could sit around here all day long and cry about Travis. Zenia knows how good Marika or Travis and I were friends. I mean, we were together every day, all day. Zenia was there too. So, I mean, I just absolutely love, cherish, and adore my friends. And it's painful for me to think that someone I love that's my friend is in some labor camp in Russia. But I can't think of it like that. I can't sit here and go, oh, is Travis ever going to come home? No, Travis is already home. And I don't care if I have to lie to myself every day about it to make myself feel better about it. Why? Because he's on the way home. I have to continue to say that to myself. He's home. He's there with his mom and his family and his wife and his girlfriend and his children and his whatever he has. You know what I'm saying? Instead of drive myself absolutely batshit crazy about thinking about how he could be getting tortured right now. He could be starving right now. He could look like worse than a Holocaust victim. So put your thoughts in order, John. Be good to yourself with your thoughts. Be good to yourself with your thoughts about her. And you'll see she'll come around. You might not even have to lift a finger to try. Keep me updated, John. I'm here for you. We all are. Let's see. I was thinking to try and play the lottery. Do I have a good chance of winning? You've already won, honey love. The moment that you start believing in what you want, you've created it. Just the thought you created it. But where does your desire go? Where do your thoughts go? You've got to stop second guessing yourself that you can't have what you want and start believing that you really truly can have what you want. What you desire only desires you more. Bethany Bonk, hi, what a cute name. You're welcome, John. Keep me updated. Yes or no, is Liliana going to start her healing process now, assuming she hasn't started that yet? She's already started it. We cannot sit around and be like she hasn't started it yet. Because us working together, even just you alone, you know, imagining that, yeah, she started the healing process, man. But let's see what Spirit has to say. It is fun to say, Bethany Bonk. I like that. Spirit, I'm calling forth Metal Rain's most trusted and strongest spirit guide. Says, Liliana, we want to know, especially I want to know, we both really want to know. Has she started her healing process now? What do we need to know about that, Spirit? Has Liliana started her healing process? Oh, look. We got the Empress on my boobies. Yes, she has. Look at this. She has definitely started the healing process in this Empress card. And she is definitely feeling more stronger for it, able to ask. But not only ask and receive, but also give back that strength, that caring, that loving, that nurturing. Yeah, she started her healing process. Baby steps, one day at a time, even if it's just 1 hour at a time, okay? It's a video game with Bonk. Hey, sweetheart, how are you, Devin? The answer was yes, okay? And let me go up here. I put a timestamp up here. So the ending of your yes or no question was at 56:28, all right? But your question was a yes. You were definitely meant to meet this person who was on your mind. So if a guy isn't communicating or putting in the effort he won't change realistically. People do change, but it's because they want to change, not because you want them to. Absolutely. While we can't change people, Molly, we can certainly change how a situation shows up to us and even how they show up to us. Maybe not change them. But, yeah, Zenia's absolutely right. You know, the more that you think of the person that is your ideal in the ideal way that you want them to show up to you, respectful, kind, generous, loving, caring, having self-respect for themselves, setting their boundaries, being the best version of themselves instead of, oh, he says, she's that, blah, 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 blah. You know what I mean? Because like I said, you are what you eat. You know, you are what you expect. You're going to see what you expect. Seeing isn't always believing. It all starts with the mind. Everything in this room was put there with a thought in mind. Okay? You're here on this earth because someone thought, oh, I should have sex. I really want to have sex. So two people use their most powerful magic to create you. Then, when they found out you were here, all these thoughts went into the idea of you coming into this world, how they were going to handle it, how they were going to handle you, how they were going to hold you, how they were going to care for you, how they were going to make your room look or the nursery look. And that's manifesting in its truest form. Oh, you're welcome, Devin. Bonk's Adventure, Bonk's Revenge, it was on TurboGrafx, so, okay. It was their Mario, TurboGrafx didn't make it, but Super Bonk's Adventure would come out on Super Nintendo. Yeah, I was probably too busy falling asleep in school and being a child actor. I didn't really have a lot of time to play games growing up, but I sure did enjoy my Final Fantasy 11. I made all the time in the world for that. I miss it, honestly. I want to do nothing all day but stand in Juno and stare. Not that any of you understand what that means except for Zenian. She was here earlier in chat. She might be sleeping because she had a really rough day at work. She said there was like thousands of people at Wendy's today. So she's probably pretty tired. Let me see what my percentage is. Alright, I'm good. I'm at 26%.
Baby, it's so cute, baby.
Yes! Manifest Sugar to come back to the jammy. I miss her. I hope she's okay. It's only 10 there? Okay, take your meds. I'll be here. Might sing a song for you guys in a minute. I really want to watch that movie with Madonna, Who's That Girl? That's one of my favorite movies. It's only 10 there? Maybe she could come and read with us sometime. That'd be nice. I love Disney classics. Which one's your favorite Disney classic? I'll be real honest. I like and love The Sword in the Stone. I love that one. Peter Pan is good. I love Peter Pan too. There's just something about The Sword in the Stone. I don't know. I just love that one so much. And if I was gonna pick between, Cinderella, Sleeping Beauty, Little Mermaid, or is Little Mermaid really a classic? It's not. Let's go back. Snow White, Sleeping Beauty, or I mean, it's a classic now, Little Mermaid, but all these Disney classics really teach us women to really, think one thing when it's probably really another. But between Sleeping Beauty, Snow White, and Cinderella, I can relate most to Cinderella, but I absolutely love Sleeping Beauty. But I absolutely can relate to Snow White because she's got the black hair and the brown eyes like me. But I love Sleeping Beauty because of the fairies. One of the fairies looks like my grandmother. I love that. I love the singing that the prince and her did in the woods. I love the dragon. I love Maleficent. And the whole Maleficent thing is just, I don't know, I just love Maleficent and the dragon. Do I like the Little Mermaid ride? I don't know what that is. I haven't been to Disney or anywhere for a really long time. I've not done really anything fun like that in years. It would be like a dream come true to go to Disney on Halloween for my birthday. It would be a dream come true to like get married there or have a honeymoon there or a vacation there, and especially get to sleep a night or two in the Cinderella castle, especially take a fucking bath, a hot bath in one of those bathtubs with the ceiling all lit up like stars. Have y'all seen that? Oh my god. It's gorgeous. You hate when your nostril itches in public, looking like I go out of my... I never have that problem. Because I'm always wearing a mask. I'm always wearing my sugar skull mask. Which either scares people or makes them smile and laugh. And that's good. That's good by me. That's fine. That's the reaction I want. And since I can't smile at people anymore because I still wear my mask, I got a bunch of masks that have a smile on them. But Devin, if you just wear a mask and then you can just use the mask to hit your nose, I don't know. You haven't seen the Maleficent movie yet? You're missing a lot. Yeah, and then you'll never have to worry about getting cooties. You never have to worry about getting COVID, the flu. Take your hand sanitizer. Keep it with you everywhere you go. I loved Maleficent too. It was fantastic. Oh yeah, Bethany, you're really missing something beautiful if you don't watch it. For Halloween, Oogie Boogie Bash is the best. I've also wanted to always go to Disney for Christmas or Valentine's or New Year's Eve. Oh my god, it'd be so much fun. And they took me to Disney at six weeks old, 6 months old, 4 years old, 6 years old, 8 years old, 11 years old. I think I was maybe 11 or 12 the last time I went. We used to go all the time because we lived in Florida and we were Florida residents, and it was super fucking cheap. Not like it is now. It's ridiculously expensive. You've never been? Oh my gosh. Oh, I would really love to go to Disney in Paris. Although I hear it's not as good as the Disney's over here. My cousins went to Disney Paris. They took one of my cousins, their sister, to Disney Paris, and while it was great and everything, it looked less than desirable. Although I'd really like to go to Disney Paris, so I still would like to go that and see how less desirable it is. We may have Larry and Gretchen next week, yes. That would be awesome. I hate that we didn't get to do the reading tonight, but it's good to know how Richard feels about doing the readings. I think that was kind of like saying why he has some of the issues he has. He wants to escape reality. He wants to get into the idea of being something else or being someone else, or doing some feeling, the escape from that reality that overwhelms him, which is why I got into acting as a kid, because I wanted to run away from my ADHDism. I wanted to run away from, being mostly deaf. I wanted to run away from all the kids picking on me, and being constantly beat up in school, whether it was the other kids or the teachers or the principal or the nuns. So yeah, and it really helped me to, I feel like, become like the best version of myself in regards to being able to like get over all that. Hey Bethany, have a good night, sweetheart. It was nice to hang out with you. Come back and hang out with us again. Hey Fiona, how are you, sweetheart? How was your day? Is that how that song goes? Is it really my Fiona? Is that how it goes? I always wondered what he was saying. Not the best sheet music for that song. Maybe Fiona can do a read through sometimes. You're right. That would be awesome. It's okay in the day. Is that the right chord? Let's see what that chord is. It doesn't sound right. Oh, maybe it's like... Yeah, that's how it goes. It's okay in the day. I'm staying busy. Tied up in knots, so I don't have to worry about where is he. Got so sick of crying. Yes, I remembered it. These are perfect sheet music for this song, man. Awesome. Got so sick of crying. So just lately, when I catch myself, I do a 180. I stay up, clean the house. At least I'm done drinking. Running around just so I don't have to think about thinking. That silent sense of content that everyone gets. YouTube censored your comment? How dare they? What was the comment? I cannot believe it. Hey Meryl, I'm gonna sing you a song, sweetheart. I'm just looking over the chords and the sheet music because it was difficult to find one that actually was real. What was your comment, Fiona? I'm curious. You want me to do your song? I have to get the sheet music then. Because, you know, ever since I hit my head in the car accident, you know, I've sometimes have a problem. There's a problem remembering the music. I can't help it. But I'm going to get better. I just need to practice every day. No wacky time signatures? I used to loved it. You loved it. Let me see if I can find my music book. Excuse me. I'll be right back. Okay, that's just a TV, not someone talking outside my house. Let's see, where is that music book? I had it the other night. Ah, here it is. It's okay in the day. I'm staying busy and tied up in knots so I don't have to worry about where is he. Got so sick of crying. So just lately. Oh, sweetheart, you want a cookie wookie dookie? Let me see if I have the sheet music here. Oh, Meryl. Have you ever seen my self-portrait, Meryl? Does it look just like me? Baby. Oh, it's not my tits. It's a breastplate. Yeah. It's my tits out. I'm making up for Tits Out Taco Tuesday, which we didn't do last night because I just did a chat and chill instead because I was having a rather up emotional day because of Travis. We still don't know where Marinka is. Oh, I'm sorry I bopped your nose with the music books, baby. I'm so sorry, my love. Please forgive me. But the administration supposedly talked to Putin about releasing prisoners, but I want to hear it out of the administration's mouth. So all I did was cry all day yesterday because all that bullshit again. But I just have to keep reminding myself that Marinka is home. Marinka's home with his mom playing Final Fantasy. That's what he's doing. Instead of all the fucking that could be making me crazy, you know? Which I sometimes cry myself to sleep at night because he could be getting tortured right now. Just for having a tattoo. I just don't know where he is. You know, I don't know what is happening. Neither does his mom. I just must feel, I just can't imagine how she feels. Okay, let me see if I've got, if I don't find it in my music book, I'll look up the sheet music here on Google, okay? How hard is she trying to get money tonight? Meryl, you're so cute. You know, it's kind of actually my protest. It's actually a little bit of a protest as well, Meryl. Like, you can't show weapons on live, so I wear my, this is not a gun-free zone t-shirt. This is my protest to, you know, them treating 18-plus adults like children on YouTube. You know, it's not okay for me to have my tits out, but it's okay for people to have cooking shows teaching us how to cook rats and cow vagina to eat. It's not okay for me to show, you know, this card here, which they'll probably tell me I'm ineligible in a few hours for showing, you know, this, but it's literally set to 18 plus only this live. So it's a little bit of a protest as well, Meryl. Because, you know, I don't do well with authority. I am the power of authority in my reality. Take the ribbon from my hair. Okay, I got the lyrics, but why don't I have the chords here? I don't know if I'm going to be able to play and sing it without the crazy timing I do. Okay, I'll try. I'll try. Let me look at for the sheet. Let me look for the sheet music because I don't have the chords here. God, I feel like hell tonight. Tears of rage I cannot fight. I'd be the last to help you understand. Are you strong enough to be my man? Just play the karaoke version? You want me to sing karaoke on my show. You know how I feel about karaoke being a real singer now. But I'll do anything for you, Meryl, except sexual favors, so. I wonder if I would get, I wonder if they would tell me I'm ineligible also to monetize this if I play the ridiculous karaoke version. Alright, let me see. You know, I'm trying to get an auto harp. I want nothing more than a 21 chord auto harp, the same one that June Carter Cash played. Because I really want to cover this song with auto harp. And I really want to learn how to play auto harp. And I really want to learn how to play some really classical songs with it. I know they're fucking expensive. Oh my god, but Meryl. I about pooped myself yesterday. I went on eBay looking for the exact one that I want that June Carter Cash played. Somebody got it in an auction on April 21st for $325. Their fucking 21 chord auto is a $1,500 auto harp. Whoever sold that Appalachian auto harp on eBay is a total moron. Did not even know what they were selling. I about cried myself off to sleep. I was like, I missed my auto harp for $325 on auction on eBay. I was so fucking sad. Okay, let me find the karaoke version so I don't end up doing my wacky version. I'll do it just for you, Meryl, even if they tell me I'm ineligible to monetize this live because of boobies and Sheryl Crow copyrights. What have I got to lose? Nothing. They're only gonna pay me 3 cents for this shit anyways. Let's see. I can't believe I'm gonna sing karaoke for you, Meryl. Okay. Yeah, we're already down the hole anyways. Hey, let's see what this, with backing vocals. Okay, let's see. Let's see how terrible this is. Let's see how terrible this karaoke might sound. I'm nervous.
Available?
Strong enough. In the style of Sheryl Crow with backing vocals. See what key it is in first? Okay. Karaoke version of Sheryl Crow Strong Enough from her 1993 Tuesday Night Music Club debut album. With backing vocals, please give the video a like or thumbs up if you enjoyed it. A like helps the video move up on YouTube search results. Really? It doesn't say what key it's in. And the comments are turned off, so there's nobody. Okay, well, let's just find out. That sounds about right, doesn't it? Sounds about E standard, right? Gotta feel like hell tonight. It's a little bit high for me, though. Tears of rage I cannot fight. I'd be the last to help you understand. Are you strong enough to be my man? I can't sing it without singing it like myself. Hold on. I'm terrible at this. Nothing's true and nothing's right. Did I start too early? I probably did. Nothing's true and nothing's right. It's a little bit high for me. So let me be alone tonight. 'Cause you can't change the way I am. Are you strong enough to be my man? Lie to me. I promise I'll believe. Lie to me. But please don't leave. She's a way better singer than me. I have a face I cannot show. Okay, terrible at this, Meryl. So try to love me if you can. Oh, I suck at this song, man. I'm not strong enough to sing it. Meryl, this is ridiculous. Are you strong enough to be my man? Are you strong enough to be my puppy? Are you strong enough to be my man? When I've shown you that I just don't care. Can't sing it when I'm throwing punches in the air. I don't know why I can't sing it this hard. When I'm broken down and I can't stand. Are you strong enough to be my man? Lie to me. I promise I'll believe. Lie to me. But please don't leave. I promise, Meryl, someday I'll sing it perfect. Oh, I'm just terrible at that song. Aw, thank you so much for saying that, Fiona. I love Linda Ronstadt. Oh, let's see if they have one of her karaoke's. Did she do So Far far away. No, that's Carol King, but I thought she might have covered it. Doesn't anybody stay in one place anymore? Blue Bayou. Oh, God, I love that song. Let's see if we can find it. I don't remember all the lyrics, though, but you know what other song I really like to sing? I really like to sing Mother by Danzig. Mother, tell your children not to walk my way. I love the band Danzig. They're so good. Why don't they have bands like that anymore? They're all fucking awesome rock bands. I mean, there's some of them out there, but at the same time, it just kind of sounds like a bunch of garbage to me. You know, I really want soul in my rock and roll. You were just thinking of that song, yeah. That was the first song I ever sang in karaoke, because I've been a total, like, I don't do karaoke, I'm a real singer, you're not going to take me to karaoke night, that's embarrassing. I finally got over myself, because my friends were like, come on, let's go down to karaoke night and just have a beer and watch. Well, they had Danzig, and everybody wanted me to sing, so I was like, well, I better fucking sing, since there's like 100 people here who want me to sing, who know I sing in the neighborhood, so I better do it. So it was pretty cool. I don't know that I want to do it again, though. There was controversy with Danzig, really? What was that? Let's see, Linda Ronstadt did a song. That I forgot that she did, that somebody else wrote, but I'll have to find it and talk about it another time, because I can't remember what it is. Okay, let's listen to Blue Bayou, even though they're probably going to tell me, you're ineligible, copyright. I don't care, though. I could give up 3 cents for this. I was just singing that song. Or try to find a version of Don't Know How Much, just by Aaron Neville. Don't Know How Much with just Aaron Neville's part. God, Aaron Neville was such a good singer. Is he still alive? I don't think he's still alive. Oh no, his new merch has Nazi symbols on it. That's terrible. Oh, that's so disappointing. I'll never sing his music again. Not the swastika, though. Doesn't matter at the end of the day. Oh God, I love this song.
I feel so bad, I got a word right. I'm so lonesome all the time.
Oh yeah, I could sing this good, definitely.
Since I left my baby behind, drawn by you.
God, she was so cute. She probably still is cute. Is she even still alive?
Until the sun don't shine, looking forward to happy times by you. I'm coming back someday. Come what may, to Blue Bayou.
I'll sing this for you someday, but not when the neighbors are trying to sleep, because I'll just blow up the whole house. But I can sing this very well. So fucking amazing. They don't make music like this anymore. God, she's incredible.
The familiar sunrise through sleepy eyes, how happy I'd be.
See, I listened to all this shit growing up. I mean, they don't make music like this anymore.
Some of my friends wanna see my baby, again. Maybe I'll feel better again. By you. Saving nickels, saving dimes. Work until the sun don't shine.
What other Linda Ronstadt songs do you guys like? He mentioned not knowing where Marinka was, but shouldn't the embassy be in contact with him? No, they're not Zenian right now. Hey Juanita, welcome back to the Chammy, honey.
Familiar sunrise through sleepy eyes, how happy I'd be.
Oh, I wish we were all here together and we could dance. What a beautiful song. Thanks for suggesting it, Meryl. Let me see. That never happened. I made some for the dogs though. I was gonna order a steak and then it was just too expensive. So I went to the store yesterday and got some and burned one in the frying pan so nobody got to eat it. Made another one and just fed it to the dogs. I'm going to hell for what I made my dad for dinner last night for sure. I made him pork chops and eggs. That's what he wanted for dinner, so I was like, okay. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost, forgive me. Yeah, her voice is extraordinary,
if I
beautiful.
Actually told people how I'm feeling, they would think of me differently.
What, baby? What? What? That was disgusting. Could you stop licking my, or trying to lick my mouth? I hope Tiffany's feeling better too. I haven't heard anything from her. It's really depressing to see all this shit like AI music, make AI music, AI music, AI music. Now there's going to be even more people to compete with on the charts. And they're going to have a lot of money and be able to pay to stay on the charts. It's so dirty the way the music industry is now. You know, show your ass and pay for where you want to be. Oh, but if you're good at what you do and you don't have the money to spend for on likes and follows and comments and fake followings and whatever the fuck they think you should pay for, it's so ridiculous. So America's Next Top Hitmaker asked me back. I was number 7 out of the top 10 last year. But, you know, it's pretty much a pay to win contest, so I don't think there's going to be any point. Nobody's going to pay to see me win anything, and I don't want anyone to pay to see me win anything. It's actually quite offensive that at the end of the day it's a talent contest, but you can literally pay to win it. But I think I did pretty good for number 7, getting number 7 out of 1.5 million people on the planet. And I only have, 288 follows on Instagram? and only 1,700 subscribers on YouTube. I was okay with number 7. So yeah, I don't know if I want to go back into it though. I especially not. I'm not sure if I want to really work with them again, especially because they support several musicians that I don't agree with or feel very divine about. I think if you're going to win a talent contest, money shouldn't be involved unless you're going to be winning it. Yes, I could win $50,000, but how much do you have to pay them to win? $50,000? Do I need to get 50,000 people together to pay $1 for me to win? I mean, is that what it is? Oh, I know how you feel about that, Kid Rock. Like, someone just needs to put a cork in it. With him. Have I heard of the song Different Drum? I may have. I don't remember. Baby, you want cookies, right? Okay, come here.
What you doing, Zach? I'm rehearsing for our T-Mobile home internet commercial.
Okay, please don't kill yourself. Chill out. You want a cookie kiss? Just like my shoulder. Are you going to be gentle? Gentle. Good girl. Here. Good girl. Marie's like, where's mine, Mommy? Oh, Gypsy, did you drop it? But you know, these cookies don't taste bad. I won't eat any. I won't let them eat anything I won't eat. So, she dropped her cookies. She's trying to get it. Oh, here, sweet baby boy. I love you. You're my angel boy. He's like, yeah, I love my cookie. You're gonna sit pretty for it? Gosh, you can eat the whole thing. No, Ruby, that's not yours. That's Puppy Rooney's. No, that's Puppy Rooney's. That's Puppy Rooney's. Nope, that's Puppy Rooney's. Oh, careful, don't kill yourself for a cookie. Rooney's a sweetheart. He's such a gentle and sweet and kind soul. These other two little devils, though, can be so bad. Okay, this is literally going to be it. Okay, this is literally going to be it. Because we don't need any accidents on the floor, even though they're quite cute when they happen. You are so cute. I can't stand it. Yep, it's still Puppy Rooney's time. You guys had at least 2 already. Okay, now you guys can have the rest. There, little piggies. Jesus. No, there's no cookies down there. Promise. It's not for you. Now, I know she dropped a cookie, but I'm just going to let them find it on their own. Oh, my goodness. Let's see how much time I have left on the iPad. 7%? That's not fair. I'm not there to give them the whole bag. Let me get the charger. Maybe I can charge this and not have to be so far away. It had been 7 minutes. Don't kill yourself now over a cookie. Now she's going to get really possessive about the bag and be like, don't be looking at my cookies now. I'm not so sure I'm going to be able to charge the iPad. I'm probably just going to have to go to, I'm going to have to probably just give it up for the night. But at least we'll have a few minutes. I'll just check. I'll just check and see if it'll charge from the iPad at all. I mean laptop to iPad. We'll just have to see if it works. Do you people not have long charger cables? I mean, I got a pack of 10-foot charger cables, so I always have them nearby. This one's mine. I don't have a very long one. I think it's about the length of my leg. Excuse me. Let's see. I got a sunburn today, so I'm looking kind of burned. 1 second. Do you trust this computer? Yes. Oh my goodness. 1 second. Yeah, unfortunately, it doesn't charge it like that, so maybe I can get an extension cable. Ruby, don't start. It's just cookies. Ruby, you stop that now. Can you see how mean they're being over the cookie bag? Ridiculous, as my dad says. Okay, let's see. Got my little, this is actually when I keep my glasses in this little coffin. Let's see if this is gonna work. Okay, I'm charging. Thank God that worked. I don't know if anybody's still there. Raise your hand if you're sure. Oh, yeah. What I was saying is this. Right now, we have money at the embassy to feed him the moment that we find out where he is. That's all we know. Nobody knows where he is. Yeah, I know they're supposed to give him regular visits, vitamins, things like that, but they're not. They're not giving him anything like that. We don't even know where he is right now. All we know is he's being he was in Kursav, one of the detention centers in the same area, or maybe the same one that Nalvari was in. And he had to stay there and wait there until they had enough prisoners to take to the certain labor camp that they were going to take him to. Which we don't know where that is yet. We don't know what's happening. Stop that right now. And it is a crapshoot, Zenian. It's very much a crapshoot. Before the administration changed, I was in constant contact with U.S. State Department, and so was his mother. Ruby! Everything's fine, honey. You don't have to play Dot Matrix. Stop that. Okay, let me get this cookie bag out of here, because I don't. Everyone's going to be acting like a little brat. Thanks, Billy. Here, now y'all can just look at the cookies. Yeah. But yeah, we're waiting to hear anything at all. But pretty much at the end of the day, all the U.S. Embassy has been doing is just taking the money that is sent from here and putting it in the bank account in Russia, which there's plenty of money now in the bank account in Russia to feed him. We just don't know how to feed him because we don't know where he is yet. But remember, we're contraband. We're considered contraband. So we have to go about it in a weird and sneaky way. It's so weird, Zenian. It's so weird. You would think that they'd all be playing by the rules, but no, nobody's playing by the rules here, Zenian. Just remember that. Okay? It's all chess game, an evil chess game. Okay? And it's really fucking ridiculous, honestly. Hey, you better stop it, Missy. I think it's time for you to go back to nap time. Stop that. I don't know what's up with Ruby. She doesn't like it that Rooney's even looking at anything. I'm not really sure what's going on with her. I think it's just because we got the cookies out and they're not next to her. Here. Here, they're all yours. You want to see their mental treat? Do you want to see Gypsy's mental treat on this? It's at its fullest right now. And Ruby's being a little bit silly too about them. And you girls feel better now that you have your bag of cookies and you're protecting it from Puppy Rooney? see what I put up with? Dogs cause problems. And poor Roy's like, I didn't do anything. Stop growling at me. Come here, precious. Come on. Come here, baby. There we go. Okay. Well, thank you guys so much for hanging out with us tonight. I should probably go to bed, actually, because I've got to wake up and work in the morning. If anybody wants to get a yes or no question from the cards before I leave, or get a paid reading, or no, don't lick my mouth or anything like that. Oh, I'm so glad I moved my mouth quickly. I definitely do not want the dogs giving me those kind of kisses. He's such a good boy. Such a sweet angel pup. Okay, that's it. No more cookies for you. I'm gonna hide them now, so y'all go back to being normal. Is it just me here? Is everyone gone to sleep? Alright. I'm gonna go to bed, you guys. Love and light bright. Be good to yourself with your thoughts. I'll be back tomorrow afternoon, and I will see you tomorrow, hopefully. And we'll hang out and do some more tarot, maybe sing some more songs. Your internet's on crack? I've never heard anyone say that. That's hilarious. All right, have a good night, everyone. Be safe. Thank you guys so much for coming by. Thanks for the likes, the loves, the subscribes, the chat, the music, just all the way around having fun with y'all. It's really a good time. I'll be back later on after a nap and a cookie kiss. I don't know. You want a cookie kiss again? She's like, of course, Mommy. She wants a cookie all the time. Look at Ruby's tail. So cute. All right, good night, y'all. Be safe. I'll see you tomorrow. Love and light bright. Kalanita.